Hey everyone, Heather again here with Rebuilding Together Hudson Valley. We're here with Cortlandt, who is the head brewer and co-owner of King's Court Brewing Company right here in Poughkeepsie. They're also graciously hosting us for our Hammers, Nails, and Cocktails event, which is this Wednesday. I'm drinking the Foxy Lager. Cortlandt's got
the Into the Night Black Lager.
Awesome. So before we play our fun little game, Cortlandt, tell us a little bit about King's Court, what you do, your favorite thing about co-owning this brewery and brewing in general, and why you're supporting Rebuilding Together.
That's a lot to take in right there. King's Court started 7 years ago. I was in California, brewing in California. My wife and I had our first kid, and she wanted to move back to be closer to family. So we moved back. I was partnering with the brewery in Brooklyn for a minute. And then I said, hey, we should open our own place. And so we started looking, and it just so happened Poughkeepsie, I have like a very interesting life story about Poughkeepsie. So, when I came to look at the space, the owner, Jim Sullivan, who's now my partner, he was there. The mayor, Rob Rollison, was there. The county executive was there, and they were all like, hey, come here. And Jim made it very easy. And so it just kind of worked out. We've been here 6.5 years now. I think what sets us apart is I make really good beer, but I make a lot of different varieties. So, if you don't think you like beer, I challenge you to come here. And I think I have something you will like.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I just talked really a lot. I don't remember the whole
good.
question.
I love it. I love it.
Right.
What is your favorite beer that you've brewed over the 6 years?
There are certain beers I gravitate to. I drink more. Like I drink a lot. Like let's be real. I'm a brewer.
I hope so.
If I don't drink a lot, there's something wrong with me. So I drink the Duchess a lot, the West Coast IPA. I drink the Black Lager a lot. Okay. They're nice, easy drinking beers, 5.5%. I can have 8 of them throughout the day, and I'm okay. But the most fun beer, I think I don't know. I've been brewing professionally for 12 plus years now.
So that might have been a hard question.
And I've been home brewing since high school with my father. So it's been a lot of years. So like doing something that's new, even though sometimes I have crazy beers on tap, it's still difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the beers that you've won? Because you have some awards, both locally, right, in the state, and then nationally, maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
So, the largest 3 annual beer competitions in the country, Great American Beer Festival, the California State Fair, and the New York State Fair, the Gubernatorial Cup. I've won awards in all 3, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So GABF is, the biggest one.
That's the mecca of all beer festivals.
That's kind of the mecca. The World Beer Cup is trying to become that. They were every other year. Now they're trying to be annual as well. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't know. But Frog Kings are amber. It's a flagship. I always have it. Frogs Like Possum, Imperial Red IPA. And then when I was at Bear Bottle, a brewery I opened in San Francisco, we called it Muir Woods, but it was a version of a possum, a big amber. So all 3 beers are red or amber in color for some unknown reason. But the state fairs, I've won awards for the West Coast IPA a bunch of times, and I don't know, something else.
So not just ambers, okay.
Only cool. At GABF. Dark beers and red colored beers. I win. I don't know.
Random.
Drink Frog King.
Drink Frog King. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to play our game now. So this is like 20 questions. I'm going to ask you to pull one out, and I'll read it for you.
Ooh.
I'll take 2. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, this is, okay. What message, so some of these are fun, some of these are definitely about your business and the community. So what message do you have for your customers and community?
I think the whole point of King's Court is trying to build community. We came here to this part of Poughkeepsie, and there was nothing here. This was a burned out building, and there was nothing here. So we took a big gamble, putting a lot of money into here and saying, hey, can we help rebuild this area.
Yeah.
And luckily, since we've been here, you know, some great businesses have gone in down the street.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see it growing. Like next door, there's a 6-story apartment building going up. So this is all good. It's happening. And I think, you know, we're at the forefront of trying to help build that community.
What I've noticed too is that Kings Court works really well with the rest of the businesses that are nearby. So it's not like competitive at all. It's like the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
And they definitely like work so well with them. It's been great to kind of see that happen.
Another long one. I'm scared again. I'm scared.
Sorry. Would you rather always be 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late? And what are you normally?
Yeah, I mean, I think
there's the rather
yeah,
question.
I think the right answer is always be 10 minutes early.
Okay, but where do you stand on that?
I think I'm usually I don't know, honestly. I think I have so much going on in life that people have meetings with me, and I don't necessarily have to go to a lot of meetings. When I do go to meetings, I'm exactly on time.
Oh, okay, so you're right in the middle.
I will wait outside for a minute before I go inside, just to be on time.
1 minute early.
Okay. I need a short one.
How do you know?
It's too long.
No. It's still fine. Okay.
Oh,
no, I dropped it. So I'm going in. We're going blind. Oh, what's your go-to coffee order? Do you drink coffee?
So coffee, I have a very fraught relationship with. Sometimes I drink a lot of coffee, and then I went on like a acid reflux issue, so I had to stop drinking coffee. So I tried like yerba mate, I tried black tea. Then I went back to coffee, but when I have coffee, I'm thinking like 2 parts coffee and 1 part milk. So like, let's just add a ton of milk to make it not acidic. It's basic.
Yeah.
I like caffeine, but you know.
So no sugar, your basic black coffee, like you don't order lattes or mocha.
Oh yeah, no, I'll have a mocha latte because I don't want, like I need to thin out the acidity. Is what it comes down to. I thin out the acidity. It's very strange.
Tums are in your back pocket then, huh?
I don't like Tums.
No, they're chalk.
I have calcium chloride across the street.
There you
calcium sulfate. So.
Ooh, this is a business question. So what's your biggest goal for your business this year?
This year.
This year.
I mean, this year, Kings Court's in a bit of a transition. We're always in a transition. But we're in more of a transition this year. I'm taking over more. If you come here, you'll see we have bartenders working all the time now, so I'm not behind the bar as much. We're really trying to do more events. And then we're like, you know, how can we maximize our space? And for us, I think we really need to get our equipment out of this space. It gives us more room. Perhaps we can put in a kitchen. We could be open more hours. So I have a lot that I'm always thinking about, especially this year.
We would love to see that. I'll take some food here. Although the popcorn is really nice. I'm happy snacking on the popcorn and Pringles. Okay, here we go. We've got, if you weren't doing this, what would your dream job be?
Dream job, I think for me, working for myself. If I could make enough money being a farmer, I would be a farmer.
Going agriculture, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have 10 chickens. I have bees. I got fish. I've got, you know, a 1/4 acre deer fence and groundhog fence, so underground. So I've got a lot of fruit trees, a lot of raised beds.
Nice.
And, you know, if I could actually make a living doing that, I think that's what I would do.
Are all your chickens named?
No. You know what happens to chickens eventually.
Okay. So we
know
don't
what
name
happens.
the chickens.
My kids might have named the chickens, but I have not named them.
Okay.
I know one. Night Sky. I know one.
Oh, that's a cute name. Night Sky. Oh, this is a long one. Would you rather always have to sing instead of talk or dance everywhere you go?
Sing or talk and dance?
Yes. Sing instead of talk or dance. So sing or dance wherever you go. No more talkings left. You can just sing your life to everyone when you go to the coffee store to order your coffee with
order my milk. Tea with a lot of milk. Yeah. I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing.
Okay, so we're gonna go with dance.
I do love live music. I go to a lot of concerts.
Okay.
And if anyone's seen me dance, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, we're moving on. If anyone wants to send me a clip of him dancing, we will use that. I will re-edit the video. Okay. If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be? Top 3 words.
Hard worker. We're calling that one word.
Okay.
Curious.
Ooh.
Curious.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you quirky, funny, intelligent?
I mean, I'm intelligent, but I wouldn't describe myself as that.
Okay.
You know?
Would you?
Curious kind of sums myself up. Like I always
Like
want to be
that's
learning
it.
something new.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
I get bored. You got to learn something else. You know, be it chickens or like, you know, I like quartered and skinned a deer for once, like just for the hell of it. You know,
just
like
to learn the
just
process.
To learn. You know,
Okay.
so
Okay.
like you put something in front of me, I will try it at least once.
Okay, that's fun. That's interesting. A jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
It's another long one.
That doesn't mean it's a bad one. Ooh, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone starting a business?
I think the biggest advice, and probably if you read any business book, they'll say the same thing. You can't be good at one thing, right? If you're going to start a business, you better be good at a lot of different things. For me as a brewer, right, I have to know biology, I have to know chemistry, I have to know accounting, I have to be an electrical engineer, a mechanical engineer, like a bartender, a janitor, human resources. So like if you're only good at one very specific thing, you better have business partners that can fill in the gaps, because if you're spending money on all of that stuff, especially to start, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
You better be good at a lot of things.
Whew. All right. Last one, guys. Please be a good one. Is it a fun one?
I don't know. You can throw it back.
I'm going to throw it back. Let me find a fun one.
I know I'm very serious. And you're asking me serious questions.
I know, I did. I got a bunch of serious. Oh, here's a good one. What is Cortland's favorite way to spend a Sunday? If you had it off.
Right.
When you're off.
Yeah, I'm in the garden with my chickens and bees. I'm digging and I'm planting, and that is relaxation to me.
You truly love it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. And then, you know, you have a fire at night. I mean, you know, if I could just forage and hang out and be outdoors. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's Cortland. Everybody come down, check out King's Court Brewing. They're closed right now, but they will be open on Wednesday night for our event, and also Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and they have tons of events. They're now starting bingos on Thursday nights, so you might see me there too. Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
Cortland.